Yes, it does, because when David's Cookies gives us their #1 best-selling cookie, which happens to be the Pecan Meltaway, and they put it in one of their collectible, limited quantity cookie jars for $19.95. Carrie Milletta, you just better get over here really fast. I am not sure that I have been presenting David's Cookies for so long. I am not sure I have ever seen a cookie jar with the cookies at $19.95. So let me tell you, with 1,500 of these to go around, you have your choice of the white, or you have the beautiful, beautiful turquoise blue. And these were special because these actually were curated for the Alice in Wonderland collection.
They were Alice Through the Looking Glass. So these were a special time, you know, that we brought these out, and then just lucky for you, you have an opportunity to add this to your home. Look at the design, look at that intricate detail. We actually do the gold, you see lining there that's kind of going through it. Everything with this is pretty cool. It's just a jar, but it's not just a jar. This is actually a working clock at the front of this. So what I think is so fabulous, this was the first jar David's ever made that had a functioning clock as part of it. And all that happens with this is it pops out and you just change the battery whenever you need it. So this will stay for you forever and ever and ever. But what I love about our jars too, and I want to plate this all the way around, is that the design continues even on the back. So if you want to put this on a table that can be seen from both directions, this can be placed there without a problem. And of course, what's always important is that these are stamps. At the bottom, David's Cookies is there, but please notice it's also stamped by Disney, Alice Through the Looking Glass. That means this is a collector's item from that whole time when we had the film. So if you have a Disney lover in your family, they could absolutely add this to their Disney collection. So your choice is, of course, in this color here, in like a beautiful teal color, or doing it in classic white. I think they're really beautiful to put on like a mantle, to put near a fireplace area. If you have a curio cabinet that kind of is, you know, where all your nice china and stuff is.
I just even like it just in my kitchen counter.
In the kitchen, it adds such an element.
Because aren't you always looking for a clock? You know, I mean.
Totally, yeah.
I can't believe functioning clock.
Yeah.
Cookie jar.
Bedrooms, children's rooms, babies' rooms.
Best-selling cookies, $19.95 and 2 flex payments. Let me give you an update already on the white. How many white sold out?
White's gone. Okay.
Hello. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay. So bye-bye to that. We do have these, but these will all sell out, and they are selling out very fast. I have 1,000 of you who have jumped online. I have 1,200 now remaining. People are buying 2, 3, 4 of these. What a gift idea this is.
Unbelievable. You know, and like I was saying, this is great for weddings. This is great for baby showers, people that are having a child. This is great just, again, like you were saying, just to add to your home. I can think of so many wonderful places that this would be perfect, but you're not just getting the jar, which originally was so much more expensive, but you're also getting
$59.95.
Yeah, a full pound of our Pecan Meltaways, which a pound of Pecan Meltaways at David's would be around that $20 mark, all by itself, plus shipping and handling. With this, you're actually getting the jar and the cookies.
You know what? You could buy 3 of these to be at the original price.
Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah,
buy, I don't even know how that goes. Okay, buy 1, get 2 free.
Yes.
It's crazy, right? This is truly one of the best values, not only that I've seen on David's Cookies, but one of the most interesting and intricate designs, because this was curated for Disney. Yeah. This is truly, when we talk about, and all of the David's Cookies, all of the David's Cookie jars are all limited quantity, but when you have something that even has that stamp, the Disney mark on the bottom, that makes it even more special. So let me give you the height on this too. It is gonna be, let me see, 10.5 inches in terms of your height, 5.5 inches in terms of your width and length on that. Just love it. So and you know, if you don't want it to be a clock, you're right. Every single side of this, it's intricate. Just a 360-degree design.
And this is hand painted, so the color that's on it, that gold metallic lining that you kind of see in there, to give it that nice detail, that was all done by hand by our artists. And what, you know, I think just to kind of keep in mind, this is, I use jars in so many different ways. Maybe you do too. Of course, you can start with your Pecan Meltaways in here like we have here, but maybe you could put your remotes in here. You could put keys in here. You could put, I love doing pens and pencils and like little Post-it notes, because a lot of times every time you're on the phone and you need to write something down really quick, I know where it is. Coffee, sugar, you name it, so many dog treats, you know, if you wanted to. This is so beautiful. It could absolutely be in a bedroom, and maybe this is where, so if you have a young little girl, or maybe a baby shower that you're gonna be going to soon. You could put a lot of little baby things in there, hair ties, different things like that. But the element that I love that it brings is it brings architecture to a room. So if you look at how it's shaped and how high it is, that's why I say it's perfect for a mantle. It's perfect as that piece that collects attention. So it's, you know, sometimes maybe you have some books next to this, or you have like maybe like a nice brass or gold animal of some sort next to it. Imagine what this is going to look like for you.
This is already sold out.
And there you go. Wow.